Hello. I would say happy Wednesday, but I'm not feeling very chirpy. But happy Wednesday to Anyway, excuse the hair, I've just had a shower. Yes, I know it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but I've just had a shower. And it wouldn't be me, would it, without me getting a message. I think it's from my friend, actually, because we were a bit wondering where one of my friends was, because she wasn't at the knit club. Oh, blimey. Yep, I'll answer her later. I didn't go to knit club this afternoon. I just couldn't be bothered trudging down. I mean, it's not raining, but it's not exactly chirpy, you know what I mean? So, anyway, today's topic is quite a serious one, really. I was just wondering how anybody in the UK, let me come up in the world a bit, is a crafter and makes any kind of money out of it. I'm not talking big bucks. I'm not talking mega bucks. When I started my, crochet business years and years and years ago, it was never to make a business out of it. I mean, people have said to me over the years, oh, it must be wonderful to give up work and sit and crochet all day. And I'm like, really? Really? You try it, girl. You try it. You keep going at your job. Unless you're one of the big fish, you're never going to make it, I feel like a small fish in a very large ocean. I mean, for the last 17 years, really, since I retired, I have tried to make a little bit of money at it. I don't mean big money. What you call egg money, seed money, pocket money, odd money, whatever. But this week has just flattened me completely, with Etsy. Completely flattened me. I sold something for £20 plus £5 postage, which was £25. Then, yes, I did owe a tiny little bit with listing fees, but that's 0.20 of a dollar. Yeah, so that's not much, is it? So I hadn't listed that many things. I got the princely sum of £10 and I think it was 48p out of £25. And out of that I had to pay £5 to post the flipping thing. So for making a 4-piece baby outfit, I finished up with £5.48, which didn't even cover the cost of the wool, the buttons, the ribbons, the trimmings. I looked into the analytics of Etsy and they said I'd earned £60 over the last 2 months, which, yeah, I did. I sold 2 things. But they said they'd sent me £36, which they hadn't. I've checked their bank account. They sent me £16 and £10, £16 something, £10 something, which is £26. So out of the £60 that I'd sold, I finished up with 26, which is a lot of a chunk, no matter which way you look at it. People are saying, are you paying for advertising? Are you paying for this? I've checked it all. I'm not. Anyway, the top and bottom of it is my Etsy shop is gone once more. I've had it with them, yeah. So I'm seriously saying to anybody who crafts and who tries to sell things in the UK, maybe different in the US, I don't know. How do you make it pay a tiny bit? How do you make it worth your while? I mean, this week I haven't, for 2 weeks now, I haven't picked up a crochet hook. I feel completely devalued, demoralised, whatever, completely peed off, to be quite truthful about the whole thing. As I say, I am not wanting to be a big store selling things for thousands of pounds. I'm not. I just would like a little bit of money for my time and my effort for making something. And if anybody else tells me to crochet a blanket for charity, they're off this channel completely. Over the years, I have done aeons and aeons for charity. Done it all. Won the t-shirt, whatever you want to call it. So, I'm through. It's a very nice thing to do things for charity, and I have done my things for charity, and I just feel I've done enough. Yeah, done enough. Maybe that's selfish, maybe that's whatever. Maybe I should be here crocheting cat blankets and dog blankets and giving them to the RSPCA. Maybe I should, but I don't feel like it. I have no enthusiasm. Crocheting or knitting to me has to spark me, has to make me feel enthused. I do that from making garments. I love to make, design, alter, whatever you want to call it, customise patterns. As you know, I never make anything to the pattern, never do. Infuriates the whole world, but never mind. I don't consider myself to be a designer because I'm not. I'm not one of these that can say, I've designed this. I'm not. I adapt. I see something and think, oh, that looks nice. So I make my version of it. It's not a strict copy. Make my version of it. Make it to suit me. Make it what I want. So I cannot get enthusiastic about making a blanket. Sorry, mate, but I can't. And amigurumis are not my thing at all. I think I've mentioned that to you before. I can't do anything with a face. My friend is making gnomes and God knows what. She's doing very well at it, but me, no. I think you should stick to what you're good at. If you sew, yeah, sew. If you crochet, crochet. If you knit, knit. If you want to do those dreaded 5D, whatever, embroidery things, so be it, yeah. But so what I want to know is, how do you feel? How do you feel when you've made something and somebody wants to buy it for a pittance? How do you feel? How does it make you feel inside? Or you give somebody something that you've taken a long time with and you've paid a lot of money for the wool and they go, oh yeah, thanks, and chuck it in a corner somewhere or give it the dog to sleep on. You know, how does it make you feel as a crafter? It makes me feel absolutely that big, that big. I go to craft fairs. In the UK, they don't do much at all. You sell a bit, but you don't sell much. People, when I've took my garments to craft fairs, oh, they're wonderful, oh, they're marvellous. People have tried them on, oh, they're gorgeous, they're lovely, they fit me beautiful. Then they put it back on the rack and they go away. You know, they barely ask you how much is it. They just, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. People have said a web page, but I'm a bit clueless, you know, with anything like that. I wasn't brought up in the era of being computer savvy. I just wasn't. People who are younger, they just go, oh, duh, 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 and they do it. It's the same with TikTok. These lovely young things prancing about in bikini tops and festival tops and God knows what. Da, 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 da. Who the heck would want me, my 77-year-old crinkly, wrinkly body, prancing about in something tiny? No. They'd probably pay me to switch off, yeah. So I'm sorry if I'm being a bit of a whingy whiny today, but that's just the way I'm feeling. I'm just feeling completely off everything, off my crochet, off my everything. You know, so I wanted to know how you all feel. How do you feel? You know, when you're crocheting something and completely, you think it's wonderful, you think it's marvellous. And somebody else goes, oh yeah, that's okay, isn't it, you know. Or, well, I wouldn't have made it in that colour. Or, it doesn't fit you right, or it doesn't suit you that colour, you know. People are very, very quick to hurt your feelings, aren't they? Or they might say, oh yeah, that's nice, you know, in that tone of voice when you know they don't mean it, they just mean pleasantries. That's okay. So you wonder why you do it, don't you? I will never be a big fish, as I said before. I will never be a fish. I'm a little guppy in an ocean. That's what I am. That's what I feel today. A little guppy. A little guppy fish about 1/2 inch long in the Atlantic Ocean. That's what I feel. You know, like worse than banging your head against a brick wall, worse than anything like that. So I just wondered. I've nothing to show you because I've got nothing. I've done nothing. I did order a book last year, which is out in the US, and it still hasn't arrived in the UK. I ordered it from 2 different places. Decided to cancel it from Amazon because they told me it wasn't coming till January. So I ordered it from another one that said it was coming in 3 to 5 days, only to find it's not been dispatched yet. So I've nothing to show you. The only thing I got to show you, well, I couldn't not showing you because it's all boring, is I got the actual deeds to my old house. Apparently they've been in safekeeping in the bank since 1968. So I'd never laid eyes on them since 1968, so it was quite interesting to look at them and discover that my house had originally been bought for £950 back in 1937. So that was quite interesting to know. Oh dear. And it's all legalese. I don't understand. It's all about land registries and who bought the land and who bought what. But I thought I'll get it back from the bank because it might be interesting to some, historical society in Prestwich where I used to live. It's talking about who owned things, how much they paid for things. And I thought, well, it's an interesting document. I didn't want it shredded or destroyed in any way. So that's what I would do. When I finished trying to read it, because you know what my brain's like, I've told you before, 77-year-old brain dead. Talking about that, I got 2 birthday cards. Royal Mail decided to go on strike, didn't it? So I actually only got my birthday cards yesterday. So there's still 2 missing, so I know people have sent me. So I've still got 2 missing. They may come. It could be my birthday week, 1, 2. It may come then. Maybe they'll come. I've got the craft fair on Saturday, but I didn't even unpack from the last one, so all the bags are still there. I'll probably whittle them down from 3 bags to 2 because I don't feel like taking so much stuff. It's a fag to put it all out and then, you're not going to sell it, so what's the point? Sorry if I feel despondent, but I do. Sorry if I sound like Debbie Downer, but I do. That's the way I am feeling today. And as anybody knows, that is just not me. I can usually laugh at myself. I can usually see the brighter side of life when things go absolutely pear-shaped. I can usually find something to laugh about, some silver lining. But at the moment, I just don't feel like that. And I'm sorry if I'm putting the rest of you off. I just don't feel happy. If I'm wearing a smile, it's forced. My niece has got hold of me though. She is taking me out for my very late birthday lunch on Sunday. So that'll be something to look forward to. I always enjoy seeing my niece. I used to see her every single week, but sadly since I moved I very rarely see her now because it's a long trek for her to come. And she's got her mum in the middle of moving, so she's helping with all of that, yeah. So we'll see how we go. Oh, upstairs he's wearing clogs again. It's just my daughter-in-law. My son's at work. He's been ill the last couple of days. You know how I was ill last week with that sort of... I had a kind of stomach thing and I was putting it down to my IBS, but it must be something different because my son had it. And then I believe my step-granddaughter's got it now, yeah. So it must be something in the air or something that's going around. So it wasn't my usual IBS because I kept thinking, what have I ate? What have I done differently? The usual 20 million questions you ask yourself. What have I done? Why have I eaten something? What have I... Apparently, nothing I've eaten, it was in the air. So we'll see. Got me coffee. Cheers. My weight is still going down, but slowly. But I can't remember who I was watching. Somebody on a YouTube video. It's taken them 3 years, was it 4 years to lose 3 stone? And I thought that's the way to do it really. It's taken me, 2.5, maybe 3 years to lose my 3 stone, which is 3 times £14 if you're in the US. Well, actually, I've lost a bit more than that now because I've lost another £3. So, very slowly, but I'm going in the right direction. Hey ho. Better than going in the wrong one. Yeah, somebody said they'd seen videos of me from a few years back and they hadn't realised how big I was back then. I mean, I look at some photographs of myself and I think, my goodness, I was a big girl, wasn't I? But when you're in that frame, if you're in that, you know, you don't sort of realise, do you, that you are that big. You might catch sight of yourself in a... Well, my worst was those security cameras in shops. You know, when they've got the big screen up and you see yourself walking in and you think, oh my God, who's that? And then you think, oh my goodness, it's me. You know, I'd go shuffling in, like, you know, when I was walking without my scooter and stuff, I'd go shuffling in, like, you know, with the bent back of the old lady stance. And I'd catch sight of myself and I think, oh, it's that old lady. And I think, oh my goodness, it's me. It's difficult to get your brain to get into the same pattern as your body. I'm full of ideas. I'm full of enthusiasm, usually, not today. Full of enthusiasm, full of I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, and I'm laying in bed and I'm like, yeah, because I've got no pain when I'm in bed. And then you get up and your body goes, you ain't going to do that, Janet. Who do you think you are fooling? It's like when I go in the shed. Go in the shed. Yeah, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do the other. I do two things, sit down and think, and I think, oh my God. You know, so it's just, some people are the opposite. I watch some videos and their brain is old. Their brain is, oh, I can't do this because I'm old. And they're like 53 or something, you know. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? When I was 53, I was up a blooming ladder, up in the shop. I was running around like a proverbial blue ass, whatever, you know. So some people, I don't know whether they like to be old or they want to feel old or what. I'm the opposite. I don't want to feel old. I don't want to be old. I don't like being old. I don't like the limitations my body puts upon me. My brain tells me to go out and do things, and then it doesn't happen. Gosh, I'm a right Debbie Downer today, aren't I? I'm a right whingy Karen. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the day. I'm supposed to be crocheting a headband for a friend of mine who wants it in yellow. And I've got about as much enthusiasm to make it as fly. I was going to go and sort out the bags for the craft fair on Saturday. And again, I've got zero enthusiasm at all. So I shall probably continue watching some YouTube videos, see if anybody's got anything interesting to say. And I watch some bizarre videos, I really, really do. Although I've cut down my subscription list, I've cut quite a lot of people off it. I was just looking at them thinking, why am I watching this? What am I watching this for? So I keep looking for new people. You know, new people who are more enthusiastic, who've got the book, got the hat, hoping that they'll inspire me onto better things. Oh dear. Anyway, if you feel the same as me, let me know. And I am not putting my Etsy link underneath this video because it's going. I'm going to actually try eBay. Yes, everybody goes, oh, eBay's no better, but when I sold things like wool and stuff like that on eBay, I didn't get money took off me in droves like Etsy took off me. I didn't finish up with less than 50% of what I sold in the first place. I will be putting some more yarn, wool, whatever you want to call it, on eBay when I can drum up enough enthusiasm to go into the shed. Because I want my shed to be a lot tidier than it is. It's tidy, there's nothing on the floor. Everything's on the shelf, but it's crammed on the shelf. And I would like it to be a little bit more organised, yeah. I'm not an OCD type of person, but I am when it comes to my yarn. I like things to go together, not colours. I like the types of yarn to be together. You know, the brands of yarn to be together. And at the moment they're a bit higgledy-piggledy, yeah. So we shall sort it all out. But it's a bit cold out there at the moment. By the time I put the heater on, by the time it's warmed up, it's time to come back in again, if you know what I mean. So, you know, maybe I'll get enthused. Maybe I won't. So I'm sorry this is not the kind of video we were expecting from me today. I'm sorry I've got nothing to show you. You know, sorry I'm not more enthusiastic, but you know, we all have our days, don't we? And I'm having one of them. Sorry if I keep looking out the window, but cars keep going past and I'm nosy. This is why I like a big window. We looked at several properties before we bought this and they have these little windows and I thought, oh, can't be doing with them. Can't be doing with them. I really miss my big bay window. Bay window, chair in the bay window, me and the dogs, sitting in the bay window watching the world go by. You know, it's not the same here. Although we did light the log fire last night and Trixie was stretched out, that's the French bulldog, stretched out in front of it, she likes her warmth. And Rosie, she loves to be on my sofa. But not so much when my daughter-in-law's in. I'm sort of like third choice, if you know what I mean. If my son's at work and my daughter-in-law's out, then ho-ho, I have it. Woohoo! Well, today I'm wearing maroon, as you can probably see, all shades of maroon, with my wooden beads. My trousers are maroon velvet, which one of my great-granddaughters said, why are you wearing Santa Claus's trousers? They're not red, they're maroon. Why are you wearing Santa Claus's trousers? Through the eyes of a child, yes. So anyway, I'm going to go now if I've depressed you enough. Sorry about that. If you were having a good day until I popped up into your feed, sorry about that, but we can't always be chirpy. So I'm going to go now and try to enthuse about putting some things on eBay for a change. So, my next video will probably have a link to eBay underneath. My next video could be me in the shed showing you what wool I'm going to put on eBay, if you're in the UK that is. Sorry, but the postage is just astronomical if you're in the UK, the US, I mean, or any other country. You know, there's nothing I can do about it. Postage is postage the world wide over, it's absolutely. And then of course we've had strikes over here. And they're on strike again for more money. I mean, I don't know how much a postman earns, so I can't comment on whether it's enough, too much or whatever. I can't comment, because I have no idea how much they earn. But obviously they don't think it's enough, do they? So, oh, never mind. Right, I'm definitely going. I keep saying I'm going and I never do I? Definitely going. I'm still not on my new camera yet because I haven't put the base thing in, screwed it in that fits onto my tripod. There's like a little gadget that you screw into the base of the camera. I haven't even looked if I've got a screw hole, if you know what I mean, to put it in. So that will be maybe my next video. Anyway, happy Wednesday to you. I am going to go to my knit club tonight because it's the last one before Christmas, so I am going to go to that one. So I'll see you all very soon. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't subscribed and you like me, please subscribe. If you don't like me, I guess you could unsubscribe. But please, if you like me, subscribe. Press the little bell that says you get notifications if YouTube decides to ever send you any. Never sends me any, but never mind. That's by the by. I miss so many videos because they don't tell me they're coming. I sit there thinking, oh, I haven't seen such a body for such a long time. Oh, they've made about 6 videos that I've missed. Yeah, anyway, thumbs up would be great, thumbs up. Don't want a lot, do I? You know, it's my cheeky self-promotion. I'm feeling depressed. Cheer me up. Go on, press the button. Press all the buttons. Press everything you can find. Bing, 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 bing. Press them all. Thank you. Bye-bye now.